Sci-Fi Fantasy Network. I'm talking to Peter Purves. He's famous, of course, for Blue Peter and Doctor Who. You were born in Lancashire, I believe, as was I, near Preston. Where did you first start getting into acting? Was it growing up there?
My parents moved to Blackpool when I was 3, and I went to school in Blackpool. And when I was cast in a leading part in the school play when I was 9, I think it was the Pied Piper of Hamelin, and I played the Pied Piper. I thought, this is fun. And of course, being in Blackpool, I'd been to several theatres, and I'd seen variety shows, and I'd seen circus, and I'd seen a couple of plays. And when I was cast the following year in Robin of Sherwood as Robin Hood, that clinched it. So from the age of 9, really, I wanted to be an actor.
One of your first roles was in Zcast, I believe. You had a little cameo in there.
One of my first television roles was, yeah. I played a bus conductor in a bus depot who was interviewed to see if I'd seen somebody. I can't remember whether I'd seen him or not. I think I had.
And then, of course, you got into Doctor Who as Stephen Taylor, working alongside William Hartnell. You were very close friends with him, I believe.
I got on with him very well. I was certainly as close a friend as he had at that time on the show, that's for certain. Yeah, we used to socialise quite a lot. He would feed me during rehearsals. You know, we'd break for lunch. We were rehearsing at Shepherd's Bush, and on the other side of Shepherd's Bush Green was a wonderful old restaurant called Bertarelli's, and he used to take me there at least once a week for lunch. He taught me how to appreciate a good raw steak, which I never had done before. As far as the acting was concerned, you know, if you know how Bill always worked, he worked very close to his face. His hands were always up here, and he was pointing out this, that, and the other in the hands, because, as he said, television was very small. If you do a big gesture, it's not going to end up on screen, so it's a waste. So you do everything close up like that. I never did it, but I appreciated why he did, and but he also did a number of things about, you know, when you do that, look this way and it'll work. And just little bits every now and again. Never really interfered. He liked my work, and we got on very well because of that.
So when you moved into Blue Peter, that must have been a very different experience. How different was that from acting to a script? Well, I assume you had a script of some kind.
Well, actually, we did have a script, and we had to learn it absolutely perfectly. And we had a vision mixer who cut according to where we were on the script, so we had to stick to it. Occasionally we came off it because you do forget things sometimes, but you work your way out of it, and eventually you remember where you are in the story. It was, yes, totally different. Presenting is a different experience. You haven't got a character to hide behind. You've got to play yourself. And Stephen was not me in Doctor Who. Peter Purves on Blue Peter was eventually me, once I'd relaxed well enough to let it be me. The first few months were really quite difficult. I struggled. Yeah, the first couple of months I rather wished I hadn't signed the contract.
Oh dear. I believe that in more recent times you've had a working relationship with the Chuckle Brothers. You've done a lot of their production and their pantomimes.
You know, now I can't remember whether it's 4 or 5. Yeah, I've directed them in pantomime a good number of times, on 3 occasions to terrific success. I mean, really good shows. Once, very poor. I did a poor production down in Plymouth, which I wasn't very happy with, and I don't think they were very happy with. But I did a marvellous one in Stoke-on-Trent with them, and that really was a great show. That was Aladdin. So yeah, and I enjoyed working with them, but eventually we came up with a script for them for Jack and the Beanstalk, and it ended up being the one in Plymouth. And I thought it was a terrific script. They hated it.
Oh dear.
And consequently it wasn't the happiest of experiences. So unfortunately, good things come to an end. That's all right, you go on to the next thing.
Have you got any more directing in mind in the future? Is it something you found you enjoyed?
Well, I did 32 of them. Oh. Major pantomimes up and down the country, working with, you know, the top stars. I worked with John Inman, I worked with Cannon and Ball, I worked with all sorts of people. I worked with Sylvester McCoy in one of them, I directed Colin Baker in one of them, I worked with Dennis Waterman, Rula Lenska. You know, I had quite a lot of success directing pantomimes. So yes, I enjoyed it. I would not want to do one now.
Oh dear. I've seen your picture of them. Somebody asked me, it's true you breed dogs, Newfoundlanders?
No, I used to keep Newfoundlands. I've had 3 giant, absolutely wonderful dogs. Now we've bred a litter of Dachshunds, wire-haired Dachshunds. We've kept 2 of them, so we've got the 2 puppies who are now now 8, and we kept the dad, who we owned at the time, and the bitch, the mother. We've got her as well. She's 10, the dog is 9, and the 2 puppies, still call them puppies, they're 8.
Well, what are you working on now? What's next for you?
Something for children in need with Harry Hill. I don't know what's coming next. It's whatever comes next. I still am more forward looking than backward. I've never been particularly nostalgic. When I come to events like this and you do a panel, you find you're talking about things that you do remember, and that's good fun, but it's not what I do. What I do is what's coming up tomorrow, and if nothing comes up tomorrow, I'll look after my dogs, I'll do a bit of gardening, and life's pleasant. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.